Lil Durk breaks down in tears after Lil Baby's arrest in 4PF RICO case, a brotherly bond shattered by the system. In a devastating turn of events that has sent shockwaves to the hip-hop world, Lil Durk was reportedly brought to tears after hearing that his close friend and collaborator Lil Baby had been arrested following a major RICO case filed against 4PF by the Atlanta Police Department. This wasn't just another headline. For Durk, it was personal. It was painful, because in a world full of betrayal, fake love, and silence, Lil Baby had been one of the few who stood by him, helped him, lifted him up, and now he's gone. The streets are whispering. Fans are panicking, and the industry is in turmoil. Lil Baby, the Atlanta superstar who built his empire from the trenches of Zone 4, has just been taken into custody after a sprawling RICO indictment slammed down on his record label and crew for PF4 Pockets Full. The case is deep, it's brutal, and it's threatening to take down one of the last real ones left in the game. And when the news hit, Lil Durk, Durkio himself, couldn't take it. Word from close sources says Durk broke down in private. The tears weren't for show. They weren't for social media. They were real, raw, and fueled by the kind of pain only loyalty can bring. Because Lil Baby wasn't just a collaborator. He was a lifeline. To understand just how deep this heartbreak goes, we need to go back to when Lil Durk was standing alone in the rap game, surrounded by snakes, rumors, and betrayal. After the death of King Von, Durk felt isolated. People he thought were friends distanced themselves. Labels hesitated. The streets questioned his next move. It was a cold time for the OTF leader. But through all of that, one man stood by him, Lil Baby. Their bond wasn't just based on music. It was brotherhood. When everyone else was ducking Durk, Baby was reaching out. When the labels were playing games, Baby was sharing resources. When Durk was at his lowest, Baby helped him climb back up. Voice of the Heroes wasn't just a mixtape. It was a declaration. Two kings from two cities, united by struggle, pain, and perseverance. So when Durk got the call that Lil Baby had been arrested, that wasn't just news. That was a knife to the heart. Sources close to Durk say he was mid-session when the word came through. He froze. His energy shifted. Minutes later, he stepped outside, sat down, and cried. It wasn't loud. It wasn't performative. Just silence and tears. The type of pain you can't put into lyrics. The type of grief you feel when your brother is taken. Now, let's talk about what really happened with Lil Baby. The Atlanta Police Department, in conjunction with federal agents, launched a full-scale RICO investigation into 4PF. Documents allege that the organization was involved in drug trafficking, illegal firearms distribution, money laundering, and possible connections to violent acts throughout Georgia. This is no small case. They're coming for everything. At the center of it, Dominique Armani Jones, Lil Baby himself. Despite being seen as one of the cleanest, most business-focused rappers in the game, the authorities are painting a very different picture. They claim 4PF wasn't just a label. It was a front for street-level operations. Wiretaps, surveillance footage, testimony from informants. It's all being used to tear apart one of Atlanta's most respected movements. And that's where the pain multiplies. Because Lil Baby wasn't just doing this for him. He was feeding families, building businesses, giving jobs, putting his people on. And now, in a blink, it's all being unraveled by the system that never wanted to see him win. Lil Durk knows that pain all too well. He's no stranger to being targeted, surveilled, or misrepresented. Coming from Chicago's trenches, Durk has danced with demons his whole life. He's faced charges, buried friends, and walked the tightrope between fame and failure more times than most. But seeing his brother, his ally, fall into the system, that hit differently. The industry responded with stunned silence. No hashtags, no statements, just quiet shock. Because nobody expected Lil Baby to be next. Not him, not now, not with how far he had come. And yet, here we are. Behind the scenes, there's panic. Record execs scrambling to distance themselves. Sponsors pulling deals. The same people who praise Baby for his activism, his clean image, and his business mind are now vanishing like ghosts. It's the same story again. The system builds him up, then tears him down. But through it all, one man remains broken Lil Durk. He's posted cryptic messages. One IG story showed a black screen with a single word, pain. Another tweet read, they take the real ones first. He hasn't said Lil Baby's name directly, but he doesn't have to. The pain is loud enough. Insiders say Durk has gone radio silent, skipping calls, canceling sessions, just locking in and trying to make sense of it all. Some say he's channeling the energy into music, writing, recording, letting the pain bleed through the mic.